Hi everyone, I hope you are all safe and healthy with your family and friends. In this video, we are going to learn about 11th Standard Accountancy, Chapter 9, Rectification of Errors, Illustration Sum number 10. Let's read the heading. The following errors were located after the preparation of the trial balance. Assume that there exists a suspense account, rectify them. What they tells us, they prepared the trial balance after location of the error. Okay, so we have to give the answer as journal entry with the suspense account. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to give the answer as journal entry with suspense account. Okay, so we have to prepare each and every journal entry for the each transaction with suspense account. Are you clear? Let's read the transaction. Sales of goods on credit to Arun for rupees 152 posted to his account as rupees 125. Up to this list and the transaction again. Sales of goods on credit to Arun for rupees 152. What this transaction tells us? You sold goods to Arun on credit rupees 152. This is the credit transaction. This is the credit sales. Okay. So you sold goods to Arun on credit basis. Whether credit basis or cash basis, you sold goods to Arun on credit basis. How much rupees? 152 rupees. Okay. What is the journal entry for this? So who is the receiver? Arun is the receiver. You sold goods to Arun. So Arun is the receiver. So debit the receiver. We debited the Arun's account. How much rupees? 152 rupees. Okay. When you sold goods, you generate sales. Whenever you generate sales, income comes into your business. Revenue comes into your business. When you generate sales, revenue comes into your business. So revenue account increases, you credited the revenue account, which means you credited the sales account. So sold goods on credit to Arun for rupees 152. For this, the journal entry is Arun account debtor 150 rupees to sales account 152 rupees. Okay. So where is the error? Listen. So sale of goods on credit to Arun for rupees 152 posted to his account as rupees 125. So where is the error? The amount is the error. Which is error? The amount. Instead of 152, an accountant entered 125 where his account means in Arun's account. So in Arun's account, so sales account is correct. Sales account is to be recorded correct entry. Okay. But Arun account has the error. Instead of 152, an accountant wrongly entered 125 in Arun's account. Because listen, there are two accounts here. What are they? One is sales account and another one is Arun account. So sales book, an accountant correctly entered in sales book, into the sales book. Okay. But in Arun's book, in Arun's account, an accountant wrongly entered 125. Instead of 152, an accountant wrongly entered 125. Okay. So instead of 152, an accountant wrongly entered 125. This is undercust. Okay. What kind of error is this? This is error of commission. Because the amount is, which is error? Amount is the error. This is called error of commission. Whenever you see, this is undercast because instead of 152, an accountant entered 125. So whenever you see undercast, less, short, instead of 100 as 10 rupees, you have to follow the original journal entry. Okay. So the error is only on Arun's account. Sales account, an accountant correctly entered sales account. Sales book is the correctly entered 150 rupees, but posted to Arun account as 125. So where is the error? Who is the error? Arun account is the only error. The error is happened only on Arun's account. So we have to enter, we can't enter either 152 or 125. We have to enter the difference between these amount. So for that we have to subtracted 125 from 152. We will get 27 rupees. So when you rectify this error, you have to enter that difference value. Okay, now we find the error. Error is only on Arun account. The transaction clearly tells us posted to his account as 125 rupees. Okay, his means who? Arun. Okay, so the error is only on Arun account. How do we rectify it? So we have to take the error account. Which account is error? Arun account has error. Okay, where is Arun account? Where is Arun account? Arun account is on debit side. Listen, whenever you see the word undercast less short or instead of 152 as 125, that means undercast, okay, decreased, you have to follow the original journal entry, which means Arun account data receiver. Arun is the receiver. Okay, Arun is the receiver. So you have to enter the original journal entry. You have to enter the same Arun account on debit side. How much rupees you have to enter here? The difference value, because amount is the error, right? Instead of 152, an accountant entered 125. So we have to find out the difference between them, that is 27 rupees. Okay, so Arun account data is 27 rupees to what? You have to create the suspense account, because the heading is given here clearly. You have to use the suspense account. So here on credit side, we create the suspense account to tally the trial balance. Okay, so on credited, suspense account credited 27 rupees. So the rectified journal entry, this is the answer. Okay, Arun account data 27 rupees to suspense account 27. The narration is wrong amount posted to Arun account, now rectified. The next transaction is bought goods from Lakshmi on credit for rupees 550. Credited to her account as rupees 505. Listen, bought goods from Lakshmi on credit for rupees 550. Up to this, what this transaction tells us? You purchased goods from Lakshmi on credit for rupees 550. This is the credit transaction. You purchased goods from Lakshmi on credit. This is the credit purchases. Okay. So, what is the correct entry for credit purchases up to this? Bought goods from Lakshmi on credit rupees 550. Up to this, what is the journal entry? Bought goods means purchased goods, that is expenses. When you purchased goods, you spent some money. Okay, when you purchase something, you spend some money. So that is expenses. Purchases means bought goods means expenses. Whenever expenses increases, all the expenses is to be debited. Okay, so purchases account data 550 rupees. Okay, who is the giver? You bought goods from Lakshmi. Lakshmi is the giver. So credit the giver. Okay, so to Lakshmi account 550 rupees. So purchases account data 550 rupees to Lakshmi account 550 rupees. Okay, where is the error? Listen, bought goods from Lakshmi on credit for rupees 550, credited to her account as 505. So Lakshmi, the error is on Lakshmi account. An accountant is entered correctly on purchases book. Purchases book is to be corrected. Listen, there are two accounts on each and every transaction. Okay, at least two accounts. We have to create at least two accounts on each and every transaction. Okay, so for that purchases account is correct entry. Where is the error? Credited to her account. Her means Lakshmi. Lakshmi account has rupees 505. So Lakshmi account is the only error is on Lakshmi account. Okay, so wrongly entered Lakshmi account as 505. Instead of 550 rupees, an accountant wrongly entered her account as 505. That is under cost shortage. So Lakshmi account shows 505 rupees shortage. Okay, less shortage under cost. Instead of 550 rupees has 505. Whenever you see like this word from the given transaction, you have to follow the original journal entry. So where is the error? The amount is the error. Here Lakshmi is the only error. The error is only on Lakshmi account. Okay, so this error is called error of commission because amount is the error. Okay, so whenever you see under cost short, less, or rupees 550 instead of 505, instead of 550 as 505, you have to follow the original journal entry. So for that you can't enter 550 rupees on Lakshmi account or 505 on Lakshmi account. 505 rupees on Lakshmi account. If you rectify the error, you have to find out the difference value. You have to find out the difference between them. So for that you have to subtract 505 from 550. You will get 45 rupees. So we need to rectify this error. You have to enter that difference value, that is for 45 rupees. So you have to follow the original journal entry. So this is the answer. To rectify the journal entry is, whenever you see under cost, you have to follow the original entry, right? So the error is only on Lakshmi account. So we take the error account. We no need to consider about the purchases account data, because an accountant correctly entered the purchases book rupees 550. He wrongly entered Lakshmi account has 505. So we no need to consider about the purchases account. We have to consider about the Lakshmi account because the error is only on Lakshmi account. Okay, we need to rectify the Lakshmi account. So we take to rectify the journal entry, we have to enter where is the Lakshmi account. Lakshmi account is on credit side. So we have to first write the Lakshmi account on credit side. How much rupees? The difference value 45 rupees. Okay. In opposite side, we have to create the suspense account to tally the trial balance. Okay. So suspense account debtor 45 rupees. So the rectified journal entry is, this is the answer. The rectified journal entry is suspense account debtor 45 rupees to Lakshmi account 45 rupees. In the narration is short credit to Lakshmi account rectified. The next transaction is purchases of a furniture from Abhirupa for rupees 404 on credit was debited to furniture account as rupees 440. Listen, you purchases furniture. Okay. Purchases furniture means you purchases of an asset in the name of furniture. Okay, you purchases asset. So what is to be recorded? You purchased asset for rupees. How much rupees? You purchased furniture from whom? Abhirupa for rupees 404 on what basis? Cash basis or credit basis? On credit basis. Okay, so you purchased asset from Abhirupa from 404 on credit basis. Okay, what is to be recorded for this transaction? Furniture account data 404 to Abhirupa account 404. You can't enter the purchases account. When you purchased goods only, you can enter purchases account data. Whenever you purchase asset, you have to enter the name of the asset account. Okay, so on debit side. So you have purchased furniture from Abhirupa on credit rupees 404, right? So furniture account data 404. Who is the giver? Abhirupa is the giver. Okay, to whom you purchased? From whom you purchased? From Abhirupa. Okay, so who is the receiver? Abhirupa is the receiver. Who is the giver? Abhirupa is the giver. So credit the giver, right? So what is to be recorded? Furniture account data 404 rupees to Abhirupa account 404. Okay. Okay. Listen here, what this transaction tells us. Where is the error? Purchases of furniture from Abhirupa for rupees 404 on credit was debited to furniture account as 440. So what are the accounts are involved here? What are the accounts are affected here? Furniture account and Abhirupa account, right? Listen, what are the accounts are involved here? There are two accounts are involved here. What are they? Furniture account and Abhirupa account. But an accountant correctly entered 404 in Abhirupa's account, but wrongly debited, listen, debited to furniture account has 440 instead of 404. An accountant wrongly debited furniture account. So which account is error? Furniture account. The error is only on furniture account. So which is the error? An amount is the error. Instead of 404, an accountant entered 440 in furniture account. Okay, that is overcast. Okay, so this error is called error of commission. Whenever you see overcast more excess rupees 40 instead of 40 as 400, you have to follow the opposite journal entry. Okay, so which account is affected? There are two accounts here. Which account is affected? Furniture account is affected. There are two accounts, Abhirupa account and furniture account. Abhirupa account, an accountant correctly posted Abhirupa account as 404, but wrongly debited furniture account as 440. Okay, so furniture account is error. The error is only on furniture account. So how can we find out the error? Okay, so how can we rectify that error? You need to find out the difference amount, because you can't enter on furniture account as 440 or either 440 or 404. You need to enter the difference value. We need to enter the difference between that amount. That means you have to subtract 404 from 440. You will get 36 rupees. Okay. So to rectify the furniture account, you have to enter the difference amount. Okay, so this is the rectification of journal entry. Okay, which account is affected? Which account has the error? The error account is only the furniture account is the error. Okay, first you take the furniture account. So whenever you see overcast, instead of 400, an accountant enter 440 on furniture account. Okay, you have to follow the opposite journal entry. So for that, where is furniture account? Furniture account is debited furniture account data. Now to rectify the furniture account, you need to credit it. You need to credit the furniture account. So, to furniture account 36 rupees. We credited the furniture account. Then only the error rectified. Okay. In opposite, you have to create the suspense account. In opposite, which side? In opposite, debtor side. Okay. On debtor side, we have to create the suspense account for 36 rupees. Okay. As per the instruction, what instruction is given here? And heading they given here clearly. You have to create the suspense account. So in opposite, you have to create the suspense account on debtor side 36 rupees. So the rectified journal entry is suspense account debtor to furniture account 36 rupees. So furniture account rectified, the excess debit to furniture account they rectified. The next transaction is purchases of machinery for rupees for cash rupees 200 was not posted to machinery account. What this transaction tells us? Purchases of machinery for cash rupees 200. Up to this, what this transaction tells us? What is the meaning of this transaction? You purchases an asset for cash. Machinery is an asset. Okay. So whenever you purchased asset, you have to enter the name of the asset. Okay, you can't enter the purchases account. When you purchased goods only, you have to enter the purchases account debtor. When you purchased machinery, you have to enter the name of the purchases, name of the asset on debit side. Okay. How you purchases machinery? For cash. Okay. So what is to be recorded? Machinery account debtor 200 rupees to cash account. So when you purchases machinery, when you purchases asset or whenever you purchases any goods, that is expenses. Okay. So all expenses will be debited. All expenses is to be debited. So machinery account debtor 200 rupees. When you purchased machinery, cash account decreased, right? Cash goes out. When you purchased anything, cash goes out. Whenever cash goes out or whenever cash account decreases, cash account is to be credited. Okay, cash is the giver. So credit the giver. Okay, so what is to be recorded? Machinery account debtor 200 rupees to cash account 200. What they tells us, purchases of machinery for cash rupees 200 was not posted to machinery account. Okay. So an accountant posted the cash account, but on machinery account, an accountant forget to post the machinery account. That is called partial omission. There are two accounts are affected here. From this transaction, there are two accounts are involved. An accountant correctly posted the cash account 200 rupees, but an accountant omitted to enter the machinery account. Okay, that is called partial omission. Which account is affected here? Machinery account is affected here because an accountant omitted the machinery account. Okay, so we have to rectify that journal entry, we have to take the machinery account here. We have to enter the machinery account here. Where is machinery account? Machinery account is on debit side. Okay, so machinery account debtor 200 rupees to, we created the suspense account to tally the trial balance. On credit side, we enter the suspense account for 200 rupees. So, to suspense account 200 rupees. So, the rectified journal entry is machinery account debtor 200 rupees to suspense account 200 rupees. Listen carefully. Which account was not posted? Machinery account was not posted to machinery account. There are two accounts are affected here. One is machinery account and another one is cash account. An accountant posted 200 rupees on cash account, but omitted to post the machinery account. Okay, so machinery account was not posted. Now we rectified that error. We posted the machinery account on debtor side. Okay, let's read the next transaction. That is, the total of purchases book rupees 89 was carried forward as rupees 98. So instead of 89, an accountant entered 98 rupees for the next page on the purchases book. Okay, this is called overcost. Instead of 89, an accountant entered 98. Okay, this is called, means what, overcast or excess or more. Okay, so which account is affected here? Purchases book or purchases account. Where is purchases account? Shows purchases account shows on debtor side. Purchases account debtor 89 rupees. Okay, which is to be recorded. Purchases account debtor 89 rupees is to be recorded. So instead of 89 rupees, an accountant entered 98 rupees on purchases book. Okay, so which is affected? Which is error? An amount is the error. Instead of 89 rupees, an account has 98 rupees. That is called overcost or more excess. Okay, this is called error of commission. So which account is affected? Purchases account is affected. The error is only on purchases book. Okay, so we have to use the opposite journal entry. Why? Whenever you see overcost or instead of 89 as the 98, excess more, you have to follow the opposite journal entry. Where is what is meant by opposite journal entry? Listen, where is purchase? As usual, where is in generally where is purchases account shows purchases account is on debit side, right? Generally, we have to rectify this error. We have to follow the opposite journal entry. That means if we have to credited the purchases account to rectify the journal entry, we credited the purchases account. Okay, how much rupees? 9 rupees. How we get this amount? We have to subtracted 89 from 98, we will get the 9 rupees. So for 9 rupees, you credited the purchases account, then only the error is rectified. Okay, so in opposite, for debtor side, you have created the suspense account to tally the trial balance. So the rectified journal entry is suspense account debtor 9 rupees to purchases account 9 rupees. The excess amount carried forward to purchase account rectified. Do you have any doubt? Please comment it on the comment box. Thank you. Take care.